Welcome back to another week of Dodger baseball, and what a week it has been. I know I've been kind of doom and gloom these last 4 weeks, but I have genuinely nothing to complain about this week. The Dodgers just finished a 6-game homestand in which they won every single game. That's 3 games against the Cardinals and 3 games against the Phillies. We literally could not have asked for more from them this week. So on this splendid day, let's go ahead and dive into the starting pitching. For the most part, we're looking at pretty solid performances here. Kershaw was incredibly dominant yet again, and Urias returned to the pitcher we expect him to be with a great performance. Then there was the pitcher Gavin Stone, who was called up this week and made his major league debut to rough results. I hadn't even mentioned this guy in my roster rundown video because I honestly thought the Dodgers would spend the season turning Ryan Pepiot and Michael Grove into decent starters before they took a look at Stone. But with Pepiot and Grove both on the IL, they gave old Stoney boy a shot. I was feeling pretty confident about him when I saw a post from the Dodgers in which Stone met with Roberts and said this.
What have you been up to?
Waiting for you to get here.
I've been missing you.
But it turns out the Dodgers have not in fact been missing him because he gave up 5 runs in 4 innings. Thankfully, the offense fought back slowly, culminating in Dave Roberts replacing David Peralta with Austin Barnes of all people, who shocked everyone by doing this.
Second and third, 2 out, 1-2. Barnes pulls one to third. By! Barnes puts it in play, and the Dodgers take the lead as it scoots by Sosa.
Unfortunately, Roberts decided to make up for that brilliant move by pulling Caleb Ferguson after a hitless 1.1 innings and replacing him with Brusdar Graterol, who gave up a run and made the game tied again. But then we met an old friend, and everyone knew it would be okay. Good old Craig Kimbrell came out of the Phillies bullpen. Unsurprisingly, the bases were soon loaded off a CT3 hit, an intentional walk to Freddie, and an unintentional walk to Smith, which brought up our good man Max Muncy to deliver this.
To still win this ball game.
Max Muncy swings at the first pitch, unloads down the line, over the grand slam. Only needed one. He'll take them all. The finishing touches, the chef's kiss.
Capping off a perfect homestand with a walk-off grand slam. What a thing. And that game wasn't the only time Austin Barnes came up clutch, as he also drove in the only run on April 29th to back up his good friend Clayton Kershaw. So as bad as Barnes has been hitting, at least he still has that clutch gene in him. Honestly, it makes me feel a lot better about the tragic fact that the Dodgers said goodbye to Austin Wynns this week. And with him leaving, ends the era of a Dodgers catcher who can actually throw people out at second. Thank you for everything, King. Anyways, because of those clutch hits from Barnes, I can't even really put him on the list of concern right now. I can't really put any position players on the list because it feels like everyone's heating up right now. The only possible exception is Trace Thompson, but that's because they keep trying to get him to hit against lefties when he's hitting much better against righties right now. I hope he and the team can figure out a configuration that works for him, but I'll put him at the bottom of the list for now. And even though Syndergaard's most recent start gave him his first win of the season, he still gave up 8 hits and got 0 strikeouts, so he's keeping a spot on the list of concern. I'm also going to put Alex Vesia on there because he's still sitting at a 7.84 ERA. Now, because the first 2 games against the Phillies turned into an absolute slugfest for the Dodgers, a lot of players are making it on the clutch list this week. But there's way too many highlights for me to play them all, so here's some footage from those games in the background while I tell you how everyone did. In 6 games this week, Mookie Betts put up 10 hits, including 2 home runs, going from a .232 average to a .270. Freddie Freeman also put up 10 hits with 1 home run, with his average now at .310. Jason Heyward has also seen his hitting improve, going from a .191 batting average at the end of last week's Pittsburgh series to a .246 just 6 games later. Miguel Vargas got 2 home runs this week and had his first 4-hit game on May 2nd, so I'll gladly toss him on the clutch list. And of course, I'm going to put Muncy on here after that beautiful grand slam. Not to mention Kershaw and Urias, who both definitely deserve a spot as well. You gotta love seeing that clutch list as full as it is. And if that wasn't enough to celebrate, James Outman was named NL Rookie of the Month and Clayton Kershaw was named NL Pitcher of the Month. What a blessed week of Dodger baseball. Here are the standings right now. We'll be facing the Padres in San Diego next, which will almost certainly give us much to discuss when I see you all next week. And to send you off, please enjoy this footage of pitcher Shelby Miller batting against first baseman Cody Clemens.
Probably telling him, don't swing, don't swing.
This is in Freddie Freeman's spot in the order. They lost the DH.
So, you know, you see his career. He's got a home run.
Oh,
yes.
Ooh. All right.